Hello, welcome to this Joyful Living series. I just shared with you some thoughts on how to go about your projects in order to become successful. In this video, I wish to take you along on how to set your goals right and work towards them. Do you want to have a better Christian life? Improve your relationship with God and people around you? Do you want to make progress in your business or in your work or make some savings? Or you want to improve on something about yourself? Maybe your attitude, or develop your talents and gifts. Whatever it is that you want to achieve, you need to begin with proper planning, clearly defining and setting your goals in specific, relevant, attainable, and measurable manner. If you have always found yourself failing each time you tried, it could mean that you need to first discover what is not going right or what you need to do differently, and be more detailed about the setting up of your goals and the time-bound objectives that lead to realizing them, as well as the specific procedures that need to be taken at every step. You know what? It is said that only a fool keeps doing the same thing and expects a different result. Planning is at the very foundation of success. Having a detailed and realistic plan keeps you organized, focused, and makes your work a lot easier. Abraham Lincoln is quoted to have said, "Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe." That says something about the importance of planning and preparation. No one achieves steady and durable progress without planning. Even God had to plan for our salvation and sent his Son when the fullness of time had come, not before and not after. And Jesus had to plan his mission. After his baptism, he had to go into the desert to fast and pray for 40 days and 40 nights. That was the time to articulate his mission and prepare himself for the task ahead. Upon emerging from the desert, he went to the temple and read out his manifesto. Luke chapter 4, verses 18 to 19. "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he has anointed me to proclaim the good news to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim freedom for the prisoners and recovery of sight to the blind, and set the oppressed free, to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor." He articulated his mission. He knew exactly why he came, and he planned how to carry it out. He went about preaching, gathered his disciples, trained them, empowered them, so that his mission will continue even after he has left. The 40 days Jesus spent in the desert is key to his mission. You need moments of prayer and reflection to envision the purpose and goals towards which you must direct your life. Evaluate the challenges and plan ways to overcome every hurdle. Each time that Jesus had to work out the details of his mission, set objectives for himself, or evaluate his work, he does that by withdrawing to a lonely place to pray. Prayer and reflection are vital elements for success. Prayer is not just an exercise to fill a void or fulfill a duty. It is a connection with God, the source of all divine inspiration. Moments of reflection and meditation enables us to gain a better understanding of ourselves and the goals we are pursuing. The more important a business is, the more indispensable it is to have adequate planning. And the most important business, of course, is the business of life. Everything we do or seek for is geared towards having a happy life. Jesus said in John chapter 10, verse 10, the thief comes only to steal, to kill, and destroy. I have come that you may have life and have it to the full. Having all we need to lead a happy, valuable, and abundant life requires serious planning. First, we need to understand what abundant life means in concrete terms. How do we define it? And what do we need to realize it? Then, we need to properly identify the spiritual, emotional, social, financial, and the relational components that we need to have it. It is a question of probing yourself, searching within you to find out what is in you, what you already have, that you can build on to attain that valuable life that you need within the context of your environment and your life situation. Then take a survey of your environment and see what values you can tap from your environment, but also the values that you can bring to the environment where you are. The values that you bring translates to gains you make in your progress towards a more fulfilling and abundant life. Listen to these words of Jesus in Luke chapter 14, verses 28 to 30. For which of you, when he wants to build a tower, does not first sit down and calculate the cost to see if he has enough to complete it? Otherwise, when he has laid a foundation and is not able to finish, all who observe it begin to ridicule him, saying, "This man began to build and was not able to finish." Whatever your vision, dreams, and purpose in life is, you must be able to set out your goals right and work towards them. Define your vision and create your mission in clear terms. Set your objectives and develop your strategy. You don't need to copy from others, even if you have the same visions and goals, because your situation and that of others are not the same. Besides, you are not of the same personality. Outline your approach, giving attention to something that works within your environment and context, and get down to the tactics that is fitted for each particular strategy. Always remember this. You need to plan for every serious business of life. Planning your life gives you control, gets you to make the right choices and decisions rather than leaving things up to chance. If you fail to plan, then you are planning to fail. I wish you success in your plans this year and a valuable, fulfilling, and abundant life. Next week, we will discuss the importance of making the right contacts and how to make them work for you. Thanks for your attention.